So I'm gonna pause it here, and you kind of tell me what you think about this here. And this is one that I was thinking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening,
Yes.
we're watching the video as he's setting up. He has a guy on his, he has one guy on the floor, and kind of tell me what you're thinking about in this setup here. What do you see?
So I was like, okay, because he's not that tall. He's not as tall as Brent Berry,
Yeah,
but I'm like, there's no way he's gonna do that, or it's gonna be one or two tries. So
yeah,
I was shocked at the outcome of this one.
yeah, yeah. And when he was even setting it up, it was that moment where you're like, "Oh, come on, man, you're trying too hard,
Right,
right?" Because you want to win. Of course, everyone wants to win, but you're trying to do dunks that you probably know you can't do. But when he
right,
did it, it was like, oh, spaghetti. So, all right, let's
right.
finish watching this through.
And the
Hey,
fact that he cleaned it, like he didn't like touch the guy,
not
like
at
he,
all.
it's
And
crazy.
what's crazy, I wish I had another angle. I think they show it, but when he
He,
jumped over his head and he grabbed the ball, it almost looked like he brought it down and then brought it back up instead of just grabbing it and keeping it up and dunking it. I don't know. Let me just see something for a second. Let's finish that. And
there was
even the
one where
crowd.
he did it on the backboard. I don't know if it's this one.
Um, Look at the players. Let's see. I'm kind of,
Yeah, the reactions were kind of the best too from the side.
yeah. Look at that, man. This is he. Look at
Like,
Gabrielle
look at
Union. She's
that,
like,
right.
she's choking up.
And I bet you
Pelican.
everyone in there was thinking, white man can
Yes,
jump.
they were just like, uh oh, look, see,
See,
oh
he
yeah,
hit
there
the
it is.
backboard. Yes.
Yes, I didn't see that until just now.
Yeah, he had hit the backboard, then went for
Oh,
it. So I guess that's why it looked like he went down, but it was
yeah.
just incredible. But my first thing after was like, he didn't even touch the guy. Like he cleared.
Yo, that's me. I don't know how I missed that the first time, but that's crazy. Yeah, to hit the backboard jump over. Okay, let's come back. We'll come back to another one here in just a second with that. But yeah, that was absolutely bonkers. I did not know that he did that. Let me
Yeah.
turn the sound off there, and it's not still playing through, right? You're not hearing it any longer, right?
Mm-mm. No,
Okay,
it's off
good.
the screen.
Recording. Hey everyone.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming in. I'm authentic. I'm eating, I'm drinking, everything. Listen,
It's brunch.
it's brunch. There we go, right? This is our practice inaugural run at trying something different and exciting to bring to you guys. I want to introduce, and then I'm going to let her introduce herself as well. But this is Erin Fulbright, correct? I'm pronouncing it
Yes.
right. All right. So tell the audience and all the listeners a little bit about you while I dive into my biscuits and gravies a little bit as well. The floor is yours.
Hi everyone. So I'm Erin Fulbright. I am the host or founder creator of Sports and Mimosas. So we're still getting started with that, but Sports and Mimosas is a community and a platform for women who love sports, want to get to know more about sports, or just talk sports with other ladies or in general with anyone. But I am passionate about sports and so wanted to start this because I felt like sports was a great way for women to get involved within business and connect with their significant other if they're sports fans and not have to be separated. So um, that's what I do with that on my side.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. And I think that's a great idea. And as you were talking about that, I said to myself, I said, I wish I had a mimosa right now with the biscuits and
Oh,
gravy.
me, right, perfect for brunch. Yeah. So, and the name, reason behind that naming was you could sit down and still have your girly drink while watching sports. You don't have to have the beer. But
Mm,
I am on a detox from liquor right now, so I can't have any mimosas while I'm watching
that's right.
games.
We'll pretend, right? We'll pretend. Sure.
Yes.
This is water, ladies and gentlemen. But if I
Yes,
had a few
water.
mimosas right now, this might turn into a totally different kind of show. So, but we're gonna be talking sports. We're gonna be talking sports, and we're just gonna practice and kind of see how this goes. And then we want to get some feedback from the listeners and the viewers as well, to see some things that you guys want to watch. And I can't wait to actually see how your um, dream of it in fulfilled. I want to see the background. I want to see. I think you should have like a mimosa someplace and someone drinking a mimosa and then have one like a sneaker. Have a picture with a lady with a sneaker on and then a high heel
Mm,
on with the mimosa in one hand or something like that. Listen, I get creative, man. Too much
yeah,
though.
I'm yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that for that because I don't have all that, but I love that concept because you're not necessarily a tomboy, but hey, I could get down and
Yeah, love it. So let's jump into our first topic of discussion here, and we're going to be
yes.
bringing up. Let's see here, who we going to be bringing up. I think we're going to be bringing up. Let's see. This is there we go. The playoffs heading
Yes.
into the NBA playoffs. So we want to discuss what were some of the best trades, right? So let's start off with you because prior to starting, you told me your team, and I instantly said, I don't like you anymore.
Wait, you
because
didn't say who your team was, so I'm
I,
I'm kind of interested who
yeah,
that team is then.
I'm about to tell you I'm a diehard staunch Celtics fan.
I knew that. I was in my head like, watch, it's gonna be
Yeah,
Boston. Like
since I was little, D Brown coming with the blind, not folded, but the blind dunk with the. Listen, I got a pair of D Brown socks upstairs. I should have brought here so I could show you the Celtics. So, but
I know, yeah, that's our rivalry.
yeah, what is
Hmm.
some? So let's talk. What are some trades that you wanted to start with and wanted to talk about, and then I'll kind of jump in with mine, and then we'll do vice versa.
Yeah, so okay, so my team, if anyone didn't get that, is the Lakers because they're rivals with the Boston Celtics. But so the biggest trade, one, we lost Russell Westbrook. I know some of our fans didn't like him. It just didn't seem like he fit with the Lakers. But for him to get traded and then at the end of it all to come back to LA, but on the other side.
Mm,
So that's going to be interesting to watch after we come off of this break, the All
yeah.
Star break. But the bigger one that really got me upset was Kevin Durant
Ugh,
coming to the Suns because I think I mean, I know the Lakers have a play in that they're going to have to do a play into the
yeah.
playoffs anyway. So there's like a slim chance that we're going. But I think that the Suns with Durant is going to win. And so that trade was just like, oh my God, it's over.
Yeah, and here's my take on that. Two things. I'm gonna back up to the Westbrook thing that you were talking about, right? I love Westbrook.
Mhm.
He is a hustler. He plays his heart out, and absolutely love that. And the fit thing that you were speaking on, I think one of the issues was that when people come and play with LeBron, they almost want to just defer to him, and they stop playing their game. And I
And
think
he does.
that's what it was with Westbrook. And so that trade
Hmm.
happened. And actually, when he went to the Clippers, his first game, he set a record for the Clippers with the most assists in the game for their debut. He had 14 or 15 assists um, with the Clippers. So, yeah, that Durant trade, listen, I KD, I think I don't know if he's worrying about his legacy, but I think his legacy
Hmm.
is done. As far as that, he's left Oklahoma to go to a championship team. Good move, but then you leave them, the Warriors, to go to Brooklyn, and you don't do anything in there. right? If he had went to Brooklyn and then he made them something, hey, he's great. Then he leaves Brooklyn to go to another contender like Jordan and those guys, and that's what breaks that Jordan LeBron debate for me. He brought and built his team. So that trade to me to the Suns for KD, I just don't like it
Right.
because he just wants to. I don't know what he
But
wants,
that
but
seems like how it is now. Like I think well, I think Luca has only been with Dallas, but I feel like Kobe was like the last one to stick, so
mm,
the last one to be with a team all the way out. And I'm a like number one Kobe fan.
mm,
But as you were talking, I was like, well, but that's LeBron James. Like, and
yeah,
that's one reason why I don't like LeBron James on the court.
yeah,
Even though he's a Laker, so I respect him when he's playing for the Lakers. I love LeBron James off the court and as a guy. I think he
yeah,
is great. I love his family and what he stands for. I was mad that he left Cleveland to Miami just to get a ring. I would rather have seen him get that ring with Cleveland
hmm,
first and it build around him. But I understand too, like I guess if they're not giving you the guys and you want this ring. But I
yeah.
feel like did the same as you're saying with Kevin. But I mean, I think there's a lot more issues in Brooklyn too because it seems like everyone left in this trade. I mean, Kyrie left. He left,
Yes,
the
even
big ones, and
Harden.
James had already left.
And
So,
he said that he's like, I don't look as silly now because I left early. Y'all just didn't know what was going on, and I saw it, and that's why I left. So
yeah. Yeah. Kyrie was a big move too, that I thought um was great. But like really Kevin, just because in last year's playoff, Suns made a good run for it. And I was
mm,
going because again my Lakers weren't in there. So I was going for Chris Paul because I do like Chris Paul too. And I was like, dang, if he could just get a ring, you know?
yeah,
And I think him and Devin like had a good run and like they were some competition. And now I just think once Kevin gets on the court with them, like they might
and
get it.
yeah, and I think so. But let me tell you, I truly feel that this Celtics team this year, they are stronger mentally and everything. So either Philly or Celtics would give Phoenix a run if Phoenix does make it. But it's also that he's coming in now, so they got to gel. They got to learn to play well together
Hmm.
to make that run for playoffs. But does Booker defer to him for that last shot? That's a lot. I hear a lot of people say, "Who takes the last shot now?" Right?
Yeah.
But I think
They better work that out.
yeah, I think he's an unselfish player. That's what I do like about him. So it doesn't matter that he
Hmm.
has to take the last shot. So I think they'll work that out. But yeah, that trade was absolutely great. So anything else
Yeah.
on the trade market that you want to talk about before we jump into the next one?
No, I mean those were the ones that stood out and I think kind of shook everyone and now we're waiting to see how this unfolds as we're getting back into, games.
Yeah,
And I don't think Kevin's playing yet. They're playing right now and I don't he's not dressed out, but I think he comes
right.
back. He'll start next week or something.
Yeah, I saw him just sitting down for the bench right there. And there's no other major trade I was looking at jumps
Mm-mm.
out like those two. The only other two trades I liked that I don't know if it helps the teams, but Josh Hart going to New York where he got to uh, reunite with Jalen Brunson. They were teammates
Mm-hmm.
back in Villanova. And then I really like the Gary Payton, the second trade back to Golden State. I think he was just
Yeah.
his grit and his grind fit in with them, and it helped them out so much. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only other one. So yeah, let's jump into the next one here, and we are jumping into why I say that pun intended. Mac McClung, white men can jump. Listen, what are your thoughts? Let's
Yes.
hear it.
So I was saying that as we're watching the dunk contest during All Star Weekend, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like that was the first line after his first dunk that came to mind. Was "White men can jump," and I was like, I don't know if I should say that on Twitter or anything, but then everybody was. Um, but I know a lot of people are saying like he saved the dunk contest, and I absolutely agree with that and think that
Yeah.
he did. I'm one that loves All-Star Weekend as far as Saturdays. Now, I don't normally watch like Sunday's games
The
because I'm
game.
like, they're not really playing and it's just high
Mhm.
score. So nobody's really, they don't want to hurt no one and all of that. Um, but Saturdays have always been my favorite. And the
Yeah.
dunk contest has disappointed in the last couple years to where I'm just like, okay, I don't even know these guys. And I mean, I still didn't know some of these guys that were in there. Trey Murphy, the third, I did because I'm also a Pelicans fan. But
Okay.
I mean, after his first dunk, I was just like, oh my gosh, like on the first try, too, like he
Yeah.
made it the first try, but I
And
thought it was great. I think he did save it.
for the listeners and viewers who don't know, I don't know how you've been living under a rock because that's all social media and everything we're talking about, especially the day afterwards, right? But even going back to like you were talking earlier, his high school days, he's been a great player. He came from the G League, and just his story in general has made it like wow. So yeah, saving it absolutely because I truly didn't watch the dunk contest hardly anymore. And then when I heard he was in it and everything, I was like, oh, I just got to see just because. So he brought back a little excitement. And just like you, the games on Sunday, I don't really watch. Just like the football
Hmm.
All Star, they're trying to go to flag
Yeah.
football, but I love the skill competitions and just seeing that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And so for me, that really was great to see him in there and to bring it in. And oh, matter of fact, we're going to throw a little quiz out to the listeners and the audiences. We're going to ask you, and I'm going to give a countdown in a second, but who we found out that in our research that there's only two white men who's ever won the dunk contest, right? So I'm going to give you a few seconds here. Do not Google, but if you can think of it, we want you to type it in the comment
No
box.
cheating.
Yeah, leave a comment down there in the box. So are you ready? Who is the only other play? Should we give them a year or
Yeah, that may help.
that may help
A
them? Okay,
little, a little help.
so we'll tell you it was in the 90s. So think back for a player in the 90s who you think that could possibly dunk. So here we go. Take your time and think, ladies and gentlemen. You got 30 seconds. If you
Love the
get
music.
a comment or if you get an idea, throw it in there. Don't Google it though, please. And when we tell you the answer, it's going to be you're going to be surprised. Let me turn it gently down just a little bit. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. Do 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 do. Boom. All right, time is out. We'll be looking for those comments if you're watching this on a replay. So, do you want to go ahead and tell them, Aaron, who that was? Do you remember?
Was it Brent Berry?
Yes, it was Brent Barry, and I was so shocked when I heard this, and it was in '96, ladies and gentlemen, because I had to look. I was like, I wonder if there was another one. And so when we looked at it, I was like, Brent Barry, but I can see that now because Brent was, he's taller, he could dunk,
Oh,
and back then, I don't think Jordan and those guys were no, because Jordan had just came back, I think, in '95 or retired, so I don't know, but
back
yeah, Brent
over.
Barry. So but McClung,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw on a video here because we got about 14, 15 minutes left. We don't want to too long, but I'm going to throw on a video here and we're going to this down here. So let's see. First off, let me bring this up. All right. So I'm going to pause it here and you kind of tell me what you think about this here. And this is one that I was thinking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening,
Yes.
we're watching the video as he's setting up. He has a guy on he has one guy on the floor. And kind of tell me what you're thinking about in this setup here. What do you see?
So I was like, okay, because he's not that tall. He's not as tall as Brent Berry,
Yeah,
but I'm like, there's no way he's gonna do that, or it's gonna be one or two tries. So
yeah,
I was shocked at the outcome of this one.
yeah, yeah. And when he was even setting it up, it was that moment where you're like, "Oh, come on, man, you're trying too hard,
Right,
right?" Because you want to win. Of course, everyone wants to win, but you're trying to do dunks that you probably know you can't do. But when he
right,
did it, it was like, oh, spaghetti-o. So, all right, let's
right.
finish watching this through.
And the
Hey,
fact that he cleaned it, like he didn't like touch the guy.
Not
Like
at all.
it's
And
crazy.
what's crazy, I wish I had another angle. I think they show it, but when he
He,
jumped over his head and he grabbed the ball, it almost looked like he brought it down and then brought it back up instead of just grabbing it and keeping it up and dunking it. I don't know. Let me just see something for a second. Let's finish that. And
there was
even the
one where
crowd.
he did it on the backboard. I don't know if it's this one.
Um, Look at the players. Let's see. I'm kind of
Yeah, the reactions were kind of the best too from the side.
yeah. Look at that, man. This is he. Look at
Like,
Gabrielle
look at
Union. She's
that,
like
right?
she's choking up.
And I bet you
Pelican.
everyone in there was thinking, "White man can
Yes,
jump."
they were just like, oh, look, see,
See,
oh
he
yeah,
hit
there
the
it is.
backboard. Yes.
Yes, I didn't see that until just now.
Yeah, he had hit the backboard, then went for it. So I guess that's why it looked like he went down. But it
Yeah.
was just incredible. But my first thing after was like, he didn't even touch the guy. Like, he cleared.
Yo, that's me. I don't know how I missed that the first time, but that's crazy. Yeah, to hit the backboard jump over. Okay, let's come back. We'll come back to another one here in just a second with that. But yeah, that was absolutely bonkers. I did not know that he did that.
Yeah.
Let me turn that sound off there. And it's not still playing through, right? You're not hearing it any longer, right?
Mm-mm. No,
Okay,
it's off
good.
the screen.
All right, cool. I'm gonna bring it back for just a second because I had to get the ability to fast forward. So let's go fast forward now. And is this his? Oh, this still no. This is a different one, right? Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
check
that's
this
his
one out.
different one. He took it.
Okay, so different angle. Oh, this is the one where he double clutch. All right, so let's set this
Yeah.
one up. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching the next dunk.
And look at
Giannis.
Giannis's face the whole time.
And it looks like he's got them in this with him. Like, look at this. The pump. Oh, he double pumps,
Like, yeah.
and he
And
clears
look,
the guy
he
as
cleared
well.
that guy too.
Wait, did it look like he almost hit his head? It looked like.
No, like,
Ooh, okay, no.
no. Like, he's cleared. Like, he probably, not even his hands.
Yeah, look at his head though. His head is almost at that rim. Listen, man, and it's almost exciting to rewatch this too, right? Like 50s all across the board.
No,
This
right.
is wild.
No, the one that, I think that first dunk, there was one where Lisa gave him a 49, I think.
What?
And it was
Oh,
like, what? It was a 48 or 49.
did
And
they
she
show
was
the
like,
score?
almost.
Did they show? Oh, listen.
I think
oh,
she
it
gave
said
him
that-
a 50 on that one.
Yeah, or the next one. And then we're gonna watch this last one, and then we'll jump into the last subject. When he put his high school jersey on, I think that was absolutely a great thing for him to have done. I don't
So,
think they showed the score.
yeah, you're saying his high school jersey. So, like, he's been dunking, and he was one of like the best players in high school. And this isn't his first dunk contest that he's won. So, I mean, he is extremely talented, and an overall good player. You know.
Yeah. And I absolutely loved him because I watched him in the summer league, and I didn't know anything about him. And then I saw him in the summer league. I thought the Warriors were going to keep him. I thought they were going to keep him, but going to the G League and come back up, and they're putting the crown on him already. Look at CJ McCullough. So,
Right.
oh man, that's when you can get the other fellow All Stars and NBA players to come in and give you props like that. You've earned your right. So let's take a look at his last dunk here, where he's about to put on the jersey. Oh wait, oh no, he did it already.
He put it
Back
on.
up.
Yeah.
All right, let me back up there. He took it out. Okay, so now oh yeah, there it is. So ladies and gentlemen, he's going into his last dunk here.
I think that one she gave him a 48 or 49. Oh
the
no,
one-
maybe not that one. It was
probably
one of them that she gave him a 48 or 49 when all of his dunks deserved 50s across the
Yeah.
board, I think.
Gate City, representing Gate City. Like, look at this, man. And at this point, everyone's cheering for him. They just want him to win no matter what. And here it comes. That's
Just
like a
amazing.
720? It's like, what?
Yeah, because that was more than one turn.
Hey, and then he hit the Vince Carter like it's over. I remember Vince Carter doing that in the dunk
Yeah.
contest. It's over.
Oh, that was like one of my favorite dunk
It's
contests,
over,
Vince
over
Carter.
with. To have Jonathan from
Like
Ant
every
Man.
yes.
Oh, and Creed and
One of
listen,
my favorites was so Jose I think it's Alvarez.
Alvarez.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure. Yeah. So he's on the Pelicans. He helped Trey Murphy in one of his dunks. He assisted him, and his face after every dunk was like, "Oh my gosh!" After every time McClung dunked, and so people are like especially here in the South in Baton Rouge, they're like, "How is he cheering for it?" Because it's that good.
yeah,
Like you said, like the other teams, I mean, the other players have to just give him his props.
yes. Hold on, I just went to the a totally different one there because I'm so used to hitting that. But let me bring it back up here. Okay, and there we go. We're back to our screen. Yeah, and it's no hate, right? What you cannot not
No,
cheer for him just because it's doing an All Star. If it's doing a game, totally different story, right? But it's an All
right.
Star, so
It's off. I mean, he did better. I mean,
yeah,
Trey did great too, but I mean, this Mac McClung didn't have any second tries, third try. It was
yeah,
every first go at it. He did it great. And the fact I love the story of like this is my first introduction to him during the All-Star. But what he said at the end about like he manifest this, like it was
mm,
supposed to happen, like just that positivity and like I knew that this was destined for me to be like
yeah,
great. I was going to come in and win all of that kind of stuff. I just love that. And for him to be the first G Leaguer to come into an All Star, like it's always
mm,
been NBA players, and he's come in and made a name for himself. And they were like, there was something going around. He made a little bit more than he makes in his salary with the G League
yes,
just from that
yeah,
event.
106,000, and then he made 100,000 or
Yes,
something like that for that. So listen,
right.
he's made, but more importantly than all that, I think personally, he made a name for himself. Like
Yes.
history books, um, players respects. If he goes to any team and he's on that court with them, they know. So yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely love that,
I
man.
think it also opens the door. I kind of hope that they bring in more guys from the G League, maybe the D League.
Mm,
I think those guys play a little bit more street ball and maybe more creative than our NBA
yeah,
players. So I think that could save our dunk contest and bring some
yeah,
more excitement that we've lost over the last couple of years because we don't have the big name guys doing the dunk contest anymore. Like Vince
yeah.
Carter, I think the last one that I could remember that I really enjoyed was maybe when Blake Griffin was in it, jumping over the cars.
Right.
And then I think David Robertson jumped over someone, but he's short. I think that
Yeah.
was the guy. But it's like you don't get that anymore.
Yeah.
So,
And I definitely understand that. And speaking of G League, it was kind of cool too. Is we went so where I'm at in Vegas, we have G League teams, and so we have a lot of
mhm,
things. And then during the summer league, we had a lot of celebrities in town because people were watching them and
mhm,
everything. And the number one projected draft pick, Victor Wembanyama, he was here
mhm.
playing the Ignite. And this gentleman, he's 7'4" and he can play. I'm a personal sitting there watching him. 7'4".
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's
Hmm.
the stroke 3 pointers and then on the Ignite they have the projected second player in the first round, Scoot Henderson, playing as a point guard, and he is good. But anyways, so let's jump into our
Mm,
last subject, ladies and
interesting
gentlemen. We're
stuff.
going to be talking about Brittany Griner in the WNBA.
Yes.
How will she respond with this deal? How will she respond coming back? Let's jump into it. What are your thoughts on just her in general in this whole situation?
Yeah, I'm excited to see her back on the court for the next season, this year for the next WNBA season.
Yeah.
I'm excited that she did get released. I know there's a lot of controversy behind that and just thoughts around all of that, but I'm excited that she's
Yeah.
back and that they gave her I need to look into it. I don't know why is it just a 1 year just to like test it because she has always just been with the Phoenix
10
Mercury.
years, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the only team she's known since she's come in from Baylor. But it's a 1 year, and I guess maybe to see how she's adapted because she's been gone for a year. I
Yeah,
think she was detained for at least 9 months or so before she was
yeah,
released. So,
and I can see
um,
that.
yeah, I'm excited for it though. I hope and I think, and it's sad that it's going to be because of this, but I think like WNBA numbers are going to go up, like viewers
Mm,
to watch her
yeah,
coming back after that because now people like kind of know who she is. I mean, I knew of her because of Baylor. I don't necessarily watch a lot of women's basketball.
hmm.
I watch South Carolina because I like Dawn Staley,
Do you? That's
and
pretty
they're
decent.
great. Yes,
Yeah,
and I mean those ladies are just ooh, and then
they
LSU.
they
Uh-huh.
had a game against LSU the other day, two
I
undefeated,
watched it
and they blew them out though. Listen, that
because
dominance.
yeah, because her squad is just
And
And she lost people last year after they won,
yeah.
and she's still
I think though it's because they truly like playing with each other. And
Mhm.
when you are friends and you
Good
like playing with
chemistry.
each other and you know the teammates are not selfish and it's a whole different kind of feeling on the court and playing and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, the Gamecocks they gonna be doing something again this year. They almost feel like they're doing what Connecticut used to do back then. Like
Yes. They're the
people
new connect yeah, they're
feared
run making those runs.
they feared playing Connecticut. I think some teams are like that now. They fear that. So and the Griner, she
Yeah.
signed $165,000 contract with them for this 1 year. And I remember, tell me this here, and okay, so we yeah, this is running on time. I remember Draymond talking about this on a
Okay.
podcast where he was talking in reference to women pay versus men pay, and
Mhm.
sometimes people don't understand it. It's it's the sponsorships, it's the tickets. That's how they're getting paid, right? So it's not directly. I don't think, anyways. It's not directly the league saying we don't want to pay you more. It's just that there's not enough money to go around to pay them more. Or I think I don't know their books, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I hear that with like the ticket sales and all of that, and we need to get people in there. But I think the NBA, I think they are now helping the WNBA
yeah,
with more promotion and support, where you see the NBA players. And I think with Kobe, and I wish he was still here for more than one reason, but I
mm,
think he was helping change the way the WNBA was viewed and just showing support. He was one of the first athletes, men athletes that I saw. But I think that they could give them a little bit more and could
yeah,
have helped out, um, help with promote. I don't know, like something to help draw in if that's the case and like all the money is over there, because they're just as great. And I think that goes back to what happened with Brittany. Like,
yeah,
why are the women having to go overseas? And yes, maybe should have
mm,
known the rules and just paid it more attention because yes, you're in Russia and with what's all going on. But she had also, prior to our political issues with Russia, advancing,
for
been
years,
playing over there. So she's
yeah,
used to, and I think she just got targeted by their president,
yeah, because of the time
with her
happening,
coming.
yeah,
Yeah. And so and I think he knew our president was going to have to make a choice on who to let go, and it was going to have to be Brittany over the other
gentlemen,
Americans there because
yeah,
Brittany had a bigger platform
yeah,
and exactly how it went down. So, but the fact that our ladies do have to go over there just to make extra,
extra
because
money,
I don't know what all the salaries are now. I think that is a great deal compared to what it used to be. What, like, making like 50,000, 60,000, like a regular person's job for these ladies to pay for this
yeah.
play for this short amount of time. And so they were having to go overseas to make up that.
Yeah, I
um
absolutely agree, and definitely feel that they can use a little bit more money, and because we see it here,
yeah.
here in Vegas, with the national champions here in Las Vegas, and then they're gonna make another run because they just got, oh goodness, what did they sign? Not Oh, I can't think of it. They just got another celebrity though, but All Star. Anyways, so that's our time. That's our time, Aaron. Oh man, I
Yes.
really enjoyed this here. This has been so exciting to have our inaugural thing. We don't even have a name for it, and I just can't
Yes.
wait to, as a practice run. It can't wait to see mimosas coming up and stuff like this. And so, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
thank y'all for listening. Any final words you want to throw
Thank
out to the
you.
people?
No, be sure to follow Sports and Mimosas on Instagram. And I look forward to having more conversations and just talking sports because I love talking sports and just how deep it touches everything else than what's on the court. And I love the stories of some of these players off the court and what they do. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me on and talking sports with
Yeah.
me.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to throw any comments, any thoughts you thought about this here, because that helps improve and we can see kind of adjustments what you guys are wanting. Maybe you want more things on the
Yes.
screen, more videos like we just went over there. So we want to hear about it. But thank you all for listening and tuning in and watching as well. And we'll catch you guys on the next. I need to come up with a tagline like Ron Burgundy signing off. So something. All right, guys. Thank y'all.